With your permission, let me commence the proceedings. Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice D.N. Patel, brother and sister judges of the Delhi High Court, members of the legal fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. It is with tremendous pleasure that I welcome you all to the e-inauguration of the online e-filing management system for the Delhi High Court. I extend a hearty welcome to Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice D.N. Patel, who from the very first day in this court headed a paperless court, and in fact is the first Chief Justice of a High Court in the country to head a paperless court. I also welcome my brother and sister judges, with whose continuous efforts Delhi High Court has been dispensing justice even during the lockdown period. I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Varun Mitra, Secretary Justice, Mr. A.K. Mendiratta, Secretary Law, Mr. Anshu Prakash, Telecom Secretary, Government of India, Mr. Vijay Dev, Chief Secretary, Government of NCT of Delhi, Dr. Neeta Verma, Director General, NIC, and Mr. SPC, NIC, all of whom have supported the Delhi High Court in its endeavour to reach justice out to the common man. I would also like to welcome Mr. Mohit Mathur, President, Mr. Jatan Singh, Vice President, and Mr. Abhijat, Secretary, Delhi High Court Bar Association for their continued cooperation. In the present turbulent times, access to court has been substantially hampered. Delhi High Court was the first court in the country to go digital and start a paperless court in the year 2009. Before the lockdown, there were several judges who were holding paperless court, and that is the reason that after the lockdown, Delhi High Court was one of the first courts to commence hearing through video conferencing. Today, all the 25 benches of Delhi High Court are holding court daily through video conferencing. E-filing commenced in the Delhi High Court on 25th October 2013 in some jurisdictions from 2 e-filing counters provided in the High Court premises. With the lockdown being enforced, Delhi High Court also opened e-filing counters for filing for the Delhi High Court in each of the district courts. Today, Delhi High Court is taking yet another milestone step towards bringing justice closer to the doorstep of the litigant. This facility of online e-filing management system would enable the advocates and litigants to file cases, pleadings, applications, documents from the convenience of their home and offices and from any location in the world. This system is convenient, time and cost-effective method. It would enable one to file a case without actually coming to court and standing in long queues. Cases would be scrutinized online and defects would be cured online. It would speed up the process and one would be able to track the progress of the case from filing to listing and to disposal digitally. It will also speed up the entire dispute resolution process as the files would always be available digitally for processing in case an appeal has to be filed. It would save a lot of space and trees and is environment friendly. We will not be able to go back to the earlier normal style of functioning, at least not in the near future, as we all know that now there will be a new normal. But this online e-filing management system is yet another step to bringing things back to normal. And before I hand over to my colleague and friend Justice Naveen Chawla, the Master of Ceremonies, I want to say once more on behalf of the Delhi High Court and its IT team that it is wonderful to have you all virtually join today for this function. Over to you, Justice Naveen Kabra.
Thank you, Justice Adeva, for the warm welcome and a bird-eye view about the e-filing system that we are about to launch today. It is indeed heartening to have all the dignitaries attending this function and becoming part of our celebrations. It gives me immense pleasure to now request our Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice D.N. Patel, to please inaugurate the online e-filing management system of the Delhi High Court. Justice Patel, please. Congratulations to the entire High Court, the judges, the lawyers and the litigants for achieving another feather in our cap. In these times of COVID and even thereafter, this facility will be of great help to the lawyers and, if one can say, facilitate ease of doing business. Therefore, let's first get the views of our lawyer friends who are going to be the actual users of this facility. I call upon Mr. Mohit Mathur, President of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, to kindly deliver his special address on this occasion.
Thank you, Justice Chawla. Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice D.N. Patel, Honorable Judges of the High Court, special thanks to Honorable Justice Rajiv Shakdar, Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, Justice Pratibha Singh and Justice Naveen Chawla of the IT Committee of the Delhi High Court, other judicial officers present today, Mr. Jatan Singh, Mr. Abhijat, Vice President and Secretary of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, fellow senior colleagues, other members of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, officers of the NIC and the Government of NCT of Delhi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense sense of pride to address the inauguration of our new e-filing management system designed to facilitate the remote filing of petitions, cases, doing away with the long queues at the filing counters which we have always encountered during our early years, and making an effort towards making litigation a convenient, a more paperless process. This Honorable Court has introduced e-filing in October 2013. At that time, I happened to be the Secretary of the High Court Bar Association, and we have come a long way since then. Today, we have e-filing facility at all our district courts, but being technologically challenged, I always found that time that this e-filing process seemed to always be a more cumbersome exercise for me. But slowly I have, and especially during this lockdown, realized both the advantages. I'm saying Mr. Abhijat, Vice President and Secretary of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, my fellow senior colleagues, other members of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, officers of the NIC and the Government of NCT of Delhi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense sense of pride to address the inauguration of our new e-filing management system designed to facilitate the remote filing of petitions, cases, doing away with the long queues at the filing counters which we have always encountered during our early years, and making an effort towards making litigation convenient, a more paperless process. This Honorable Court has introduced e-filing in October 2013. At that time, I happened to be the Secretary of the High Court Bar Association, and we have come a long way since then. Today, we have e-filing facility at all our district courts, But being technologically challenged, I always found that time that this e-filing process seemed to always be a more cumbersome exercise for me. But slowly I have, and especially during this lockdown, realized both the advantages of the technology as well as the ease of working through it. I have seen the constant development and evolution of the filing mechanism of this honorable court since my days as a young entrant in this profession, and I remain ever grateful for the tireless efforts of the officers and staff of the Delhi High Court who have made the filing in this court a seamless process over the years. Needless to say, an efficient filing mechanism translates into effective redressal for our citizens who approach this honorable court as soon as possible to protect their rights, and also for our lawyer colleagues who have to address the issues for their clients. Today, the same mechanism metamorphoses to match the need of the hour. Necessity is the mother of invention, and we could not have devised this new mechanism at a better point of time, I feel. Reason being that when during these trying times we advance forward, we exhibit our faith and belief in saying that this too shall pass, so life must go on. Therefore, given how standing shoulder to shoulder at the filing counters, the photocopier shops, etc., is not going to be a feasible option in the near future, councils will now have the freedom and means to file and manage their cases digitally and remotely instead of running around with heaps of paper and filing through the designated counters only. In these last few months, we have been thrust into the world of virtual hearings and e-filings, and though the sudden change of medium has been forced upon us, we have embraced the transition and successfully ensured that our institution moves forward. And the doors of this temple of justice, unlike the other temples, are not shut for anyone. While we have a challenge before us to establish a new sense of normal, let us meet the challenge halfway with these acts of innovation and resilience. I am confident we can bounce back from the lull and inspire other institutions to do the same as well. I cannot emphasize enough the benefits of electronic filing, be it towards the environment or the human resource that is saved by the introduction of such technology. The effort to go paperless is no longer a pipe dream, but is being achieved by steps such as these. After all, we cannot take Mother Nature also for granted forever, and her fury in the recent days is a stark reminder that we don't have much time to make up for our misadventures. Surely no mechanism is without its shortcomings, and in time to come, there may be few hiccups faced by the litigants, the members of the bar in adjusting to this system. However, we will be patient, and I assure you we will endeavor to iron out the creases as they come and provide a state-of-the-art and flawless experience for both the sides, the bench and the bar. I am fully aware of that this concept of e-filing appeared to be daunting at first for several councils, including myself, but we have to adjust to such leaps with the use of technology. And collectively, we are sure we will be not left behind in our pursuit of progress and advancement. The practice directions, etc., are always issued to keep up pace with the development and the activities. And I'm sure what has been circulated on YouTube will also be a very handy apparatus. I, on behalf of the members of Delhi High Court Bar Association and its executive committee, thank Honorable the Chief Justice for supporting such projects to work out ease of our working, and also thank Honorable Justice Shagdar, Justice Chawla, Justice Sachdeva, and Justice Pratibha Singh for spearheading the latest feat in delivering us this new system. We all know that you have gone out of your way to make our Honorable Court stand out from the rest, and this time too, we have taken another step in this direction. In this latest upgrade, what I found interesting, though most has already been informed, is it is filing from anywhere and anytime. And for a change, our criminal side is no more a neglected side, and we too can exercise this e-filing system. I must not fail to thank the development team of the High Court IT cell and the NIC who have worked hard to help formulate and establish the system. I am confident that the new e-filing regime will prove to be a boon to the members of the bar who can take their practice to the next level. It is indeed remarkable that councils may now carry with themselves their entire workload in their pockets and file lengthy petitions with the push of a few buttons. Lest we forget, the loss of paper and ease of filing should not prompt us, councils, to burden our honorable judges with gigabytes instead of kilograms. All things said, I am glad we are getting back to work and we are bestowed with the appropriate tools to do so. Let's take this institution forward and show everyone how it's done. Thank you for joining us today, and I wish everyone the very best as we enter the matrix. Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohit. Bar and bench are certainly the two important parts of justice delivery system. The system cannot work without the active cooperation of both, and I am fully assured that the bench, the bar, will always help in all our endeavors to make the system work in a more efficient and a more working manner. You are right that necessity is really the mother of invention, and that is what probably has prompted us and speeded us into this e-filing system. We are always open to suggestions. Yes, this is a system which we've just put into place, and if the bar comes out with any constructive suggestions, take my assurance that we will always be open to it and work it to a better system so that we maintain the same number one spot in the country. Well, now there can be no better person than Justice Rajiv Shakdar, the chairman of the IT committee of the Delhi High Court, who has diligently worked and pushed the entire IT team to put this facility in place in no time, to introduce the same and deliver the keynote address of this function. I must share with all of you that Justice Shakdar, as the chairman of the IT committee, is a hard task master and sometimes calls for meetings of the IT committee late at night. Yesterday was one of the examples. So all those lawyers who keep complaining about his sitting till late in court, ask us, he is no less demanding from us as well. So I just hand it over now to Justice Shakdar to introduce the system and tell us about what is in store for the future for us. Justice Shakdar.
Thank you, Naveen, for such a warm introduction. What warms my heart further is to see all my colleagues over here, and their presence by itself enthuses us to do more. So let me begin by thanking Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice E.N. Patel, for being here, as also my colleagues on the bench. I can see them all, but because of paucity of time, I wouldn't want to name each one of them, but all of you are dear to me, and your very presence establishes that you want to support this project wholeheartedly. I must also thank the former judges of the Supreme Court and High Court, Mr. Patel, the President of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, Mr. Abhijat, Secretary of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, Mr. Jatin Singh, Vice President of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, senior advocates, junior members of the bar, members of the press, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have, in a sense, gone back in point of time. There is, in fact, a sense of deja vu, because it was in 2009 that Delhi High Court actually began its journey of e-enablement. In fact, it was around this time, and to be precise, 2008, that some of us were elevated to the bench. Today, the 2008 batch is perhaps in the first 8 in the hierarchy in the court. Therefore, it is incumbent on the ones who are in the hierarchy, who are in the top 8, or who form, as I say, the administrative committee, and also the younger lot, to see that we take up these projects which enhance the efficiency of the court. So if I'm going to take you back in point of time, in 2008, we were at a rudimentary stage. For those of us who had joined as judges, hard files with the Bible. Today, Vacons are our Bible, Gita, Quran, call it whatever. We literally place our hands on them when we work, and we swear by them. But in point of time, the transformation took place between 2000, rapid transformation, I must say, took place between 2013 and 15, when, as you all know, 3 jurisdictions went completely paperless, which was company law, taxation, and arbitration. But the difference was, and remained, till we introduced this e-filing management system, was that lawyers still had to carry soft copies in various devices to the High Court filing counter, and then they were uploaded on the system. So what's the difference today? The difference today is that we have reached a point in time where you can, as was mentioned by Sanjeev and Naveen, file petitions, replies, rejoinders, applications, in pending matters, caveats, and also vakalatnamas from wherever you choose to be. There is no rush of meeting the 4 o'clock deadline or the 12 o'clock deadline. Likewise, we also are in a position, as you'll be aware, that you can pay your traffic challans, which includes litigants as well as lawyers and judges, in the violate traffic rules at your convenience. All these services are available to you, and these can be accessed from the comfort of your offices and homes on a 24/7 basis. Cut to 2020. What do we have today? Because of COVID, because of the pandemic, we were actually challenged in terms of our capacity. I must say with a great sense of satisfaction that our IT team stood up to the challenge and upscaled our IT capacity, whereby today all judges of this court are conducting virtual hearings. In fact, some of us who had pending administrative work, including evaluating the judges of our district court, have also taken recourse to the virtual medium to conduct those proceedings as well. So therefore, not being present in a physical environment is, in a sense, not a happy situation. But we have tried to make up by presenting to you a medium whereby we are, in a sense, not happy, but not unhappy either. So, what is the entire object and purpose of our continuing with this project? It is, at the end of the day, to increase access and not diminish it. Some people think that, because we are introducing e-technology, there will be lesser access. As I said, it is to increase access. Why? Because it's an option available to you. It is not as if you can't, institute your matters physically. And for those who cannot avail of this facility because of lack of hardware, connectivity, or whatever, we have set up designated counters, or what are also called now e-Seva Kendras, in various districts, so that lawyers can go to those counters with their hard copies, and the personnel present there will help you to do what perhaps you can also, if you had the means, do it from your homes and offices. For me, the plus is that it has made filing, which as a lawyer I have experienced, was something that would make you tense, convenient. It has helped the court to save in terms of entry cost, it's contributed to the preservation of environment by doing away with paper. It has also helped us to reduce footfall, and thus there have been and will be certain collateral benefits. You will have lesser number of commuters on the road. Thus, in sum, the purpose has and is to empower all stakeholders, especially the bar and the litigants. The object is also to provide services, therefore, which are easily accessible to one and all, and more importantly, on a cost-effective basis. With this, I thank you all for your patience and the faith you have placed in us as we move ahead in this journey. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Shakdar, for taking us down the history lane and sharing the progression of our IT system over the number of years. It has indeed been a journey worth mentioning since 2009, and I'm sure under your leadership, we would have more and more of these functions to attend and more facilities to inaugurate. Well, friends, our beloved Chief Justice needs no introduction to this gathering. In fact, recently he completed 1 year as the Chief Justice of this court, and if you will ask me and the other judges of this court, the unanimous opinion you will get about him is that he is always smiling, approachable, humble, and at the same time a motivator and an achiever. In his own polite way, he'll push you to achieve more. Today's achievement is one of the examples. It is in his leadership that this court, even in the lockdown, worked almost to the full strength, and now, in fact, all benches in the High Court are functioning. It gives me great pleasure to invite Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice D.N. Patel, to deliver the inaugural address. Sir. Sorry, sir, your mic is off, sir. Your mic is off.
Thank you, Justice Chawla. Good evening to everybody. My esteemed sisters and brother judges, Justice Vipin Sanghi, Justice Rajesh Shakdar ji, Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva ji, Justice Pratibha Singh, Justice Navin Chawla ji, District and Sessions judges, Principal judges of the family courts, Mr. Barun Mitra, Secretary Justice, Government of India, Mr. Mehdi, Secretary Law, Government of India, Anshu Prakash, Telecom Secretary, Government of India, Dr. Neeta Verma, DG NIC, Mr. S.B. Singh, NIC, Mr. Mohit Mathur, President, Delhi High Court Bar Association, and other office bearers of Delhi High Court Bar Association, senior advocates, members of the legal fraternity, my Registrar General and his team, Mr. Kavaljit Arora, Member Secretary, Delhi Legal Services Authority, print and members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. It is really a matter of a great pride and privilege for me to be with all of you and to inaugurate this online e-filing facility. It is rightly pointed out by Mr. Mathur that necessity is a mother of invention. Certain things appear to be very tough, and when we are starting, it appears that how we will be able to cope up with the work and how we will do all this work. But once we start using such type of facilities which are already available and in existence, slowly we will realize that how we were working without using this facility. And I am the best example using paperless court from day one. Initially, there was in my mind also, because since last several years, 20 years of practice and more than 10-15 years experience of a judge. But once I switch over to paperless court, now I'm thinking that how I was using the papers. Everything is available on a screen. This experience also will be an excellent one for our Delhi High Court lawyers and those who want to file litigation in our Delhi High Court. It is pointed out to all of us that initially there was a physical filing, slowly e-filing was started, and it was only for a limited type of matters, taxation matters, company matters. Thereafter, addition was made in the year 2015 for arbitration matters, and now, so initially physical filing, thereafter online filing, and e-filing, and now online e-filing. Means the difference is you have not to come to the court premises at all, nor you have to go to the district court centers for e-filing. Online filing means at your residence, from your residence, one can file his matter. Not only his matter, all type of applications, all type of rejoinders, caveat applications, and every affidavit, everything one can file from any corner of the world, from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and from Dwarka to Arunachal Pradesh. An excellent facility from home will be now available, and this has their own advantages over the paper-based filing. Paper-based filing has limitations about the storage, then papers will have to be there, then maintenance of the files, etc., which is very difficult for every court, for every district court also. This difficulty will not be there in a e-filing, online filing, and ease of doing business. It is correctly pointed out that anybody can do filing from their residence. There are several peculiarities. I have been given the list of those peculiarities, and one of them is that for any jurisdiction you can file the matter, not only for tax, company, arbitration, etc., but also for service matters, labor matters, LPA, criminal matters, etc. For every jurisdiction, this filing is now permissible, online e-filing. Cases, applications, documents, reply, rejoinder can be filed from anywhere at any time. There is no need of a particular time limit. Time is yours, place is yours, but do the filing so that others can read and the litigants can get the benefit. The advocates or litigants can register themselves while sitting at home. Registration is a must. I have seen this in detail. There are only 3 pages. You see, I asked the team, IT team, how complex is the filing phenomena? And I have seen myself, checked myself, there are only 3 stages, and extremely simple is the process of filing. One of them is this registration, and once you will do the registration, thereafter second time there is no need for that lawyer to give his name, correct name, and then mobile number, then email ID number, etc. Once it is given, and by usage of the password, it can be easily opened up, and no need to file second time that page at all. Then the option of easy resetting of the password. You see, the difficulty is some people are forgetting password and long mechanism will be there. Here it is not that. Easily one can change. So it is a user-friendly mechanism. Then the main case, the application, the documents, caveat application can be filed very conveniently. The name of scrutiny assistant is also displayed on inbox. Status of previously filed cases, fresh cases, caveat can be found at a click of the button. Now the most important thing comes from the viewpoint of the lawyers. Defect raised by the registry are communicated to the advocates and litigants on a registered email and a mobile number, and the option of giving remarks. This was not there in a previous version. Now you see the option of giving remarks concerning the defect is also available. Sometimes, say, registry has given 4 or 5 of his defects, and you got a very good answer. There are 1, 2, and 5. There are no defects at all for so and so reason. You can give the remarks. You see, the purpose is to have minimum difficulty with the lawyer and the litigants. if you are explaining and there is no need for finding out a fault in filing, then immediately it will be solved. So there should be an option of giving remark connecting concerning the defect. That is also given over here. The personal details like mobile number, address, email ID can be changed at any point. Now the defect will also be on online, removal will be online. So every type of facility is available. So whole mechanism, hearing will be online, certified copy, etc. You will also get very easily once this process is started. Totally paperless court, we are going towards thoroughly paperless court from your own home. From anywhere in the whole world, you can even argue also your cases. Now, the most important thing is also about the availability of the tutorial video. The practice direction along with the tutorial video is also uploaded on Delhi High Court website www.delhihighcourt.nic.in, explaining how to use the software and the procedure for registration, making the document OCR searchable, appending the digital signature, bookmarking the document, and filing caveat, etc. The entire system has been developed by the IT cell of the High Court of Delhi with the help of the officers of National Informatics Center posted at Delhi High Court. I really congratulate to all of you, and thanks to all of you that such a wonderful programming has been done and the system has been developed for all of us. I am also thankful to Justice Rajiv Shakdar and his team, who is the chairman of IT committee, Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, Justice Pratibha Singh, Justice Navin Chawla, and all the members of the Information Technology Committee. Wonderful work all of you have done, and I'm sure that all these facilities will be used by our members. They will start filing online and from their residence. During this COVID pandemic, of course, we are not opening the court, and this decision we are taking unanimously. We are extending for some time more, and I am hopeful that physical opening of the court will be done after installing some more facilities at our court. Let us see how we are working. Otherwise, we have defined what are the urgent matters, all urgent matters which are yet to be mentioned, but they are allowed, and we are on a very next day keeping the matters on our board. All my brothers and sister judges of Delhi High Court are sitting right exactly at 10:30 a.m. till the court work is over. And from next coming couple of days, I will see that we will also start final hearing. Oldest 20 cases in every roster, we will start taking those oldest 20 cases from our roster. And those matters which are also, say for any final hearing, 2 lawyers are ready, then also we will take up those final hearing matters. So I am quite hopeful that now working will be much more. Tentatively, I am saying that for 15 days, this system will continue from home, but subject to certain changes to be done, because decision I am taking with the help of my committee. By now, we have taken up more than 41,000 cases from 23rd of March till before just a couple of days. So 41,000 cases is a huge figure. All judges are working, all division benches, single judges, and now over and above urgent matters, the final hearing will also be started. With the help of these facilities, more will be the filing, I am sure. Not it is now confined to the taxation matters, arbitration matters, or company matters. As Mr. Mathur has said, criminal matters are also included. And why not, sir? All the lawyers can do everything. If I can do paperless court, take example, all lawyers and judges at Delhi are much, much vibrant than what I am. If I can do, then surely everybody can do, I'm sure. And whatever I'm doing is, I'm doing with the help of my team. And all judges have taught me, Justice Rajiv Shankar, Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, and all judges have taught me how to use this beacon. And a wonderful is the screen. Without changing any pen, color of the pen is being changed. Sketch pen comes, several advantages. Now I don't want to switch over to the on paper and exactly the files which we were using as a lawyer. I'm sure that this will be very, very useful to the lawyers, to the litigants, and all will take the advantage of this facility extended by Delhi High Court. Thanks to all of you, and congratulations once again to all of you. Thanks a lot.
I said, introducing you, sir, though it required me introduction, but you are a real motivator and someone who encourages everyone all the time to achieve something more than what he can otherwise achieve or he thinks that he is capable of achieving. And your speech is actually an example of that. We have taken up 41,000 matters only because you were the leader and you prompted us to work during this COVID time by adopting the video conferencing facility and then opening up the court gradually and now fully in one extent. Technology is the biggest fear, I think, in these days. Generation who fears it the most, and that is why coming from you, it is, I'm sure, very reassuring for them that this system that we are now putting in place of this e-filing is for the benefit of all, is simple, is not complicated, and can be easily adopted. As you said, sir, that the system can be explained in 3 pages. And coming from you, sir, I am sure all these people will be motivated now to adopt it, to try it at least, to begin with. And once they try it, they will certainly stick on to it. Now, we shall be playing a short video demonstration of the online e-filing that will give you all a bird's-eye view of what this system and facility is and how to use it. I must tell you all that this is only an abridged version. On the website of the Delhi High Court, you will be able to find a complete video demonstration of the basic features of this facility and how to use it. Our work was aimed to achieve a just and safe world. With the eyes fixed on this goal, we have sought to empower the lawyers and litigants to approach the justice delivery system from their offices and homes. So may I now request the coordinator to please play the video. Thank you.
This video contains tutorials explaining the procedure of e-filing in Delhi High Court, which includes registration of advocates, registration of party in person, main case filing, application filing, document filing in existing case, caveat filing, and Wakalatnama filing. Enter Delhi High Court's e-filing management system website by browsing this link. For e-filing, the first step for every advocate or party in person is to register himself or herself. Click on this link. By default, the user is registered as an advocate. Enter Bar Council enrollment number and date of enrollment. Fill name. Select gender. Enter email ID, mobile number, correspondence address and permanent address. Then, upload Bar Council ID or Bar Council certificate in PDF format only. Enter validation code. Finally, Click on Register button. A confirmation email, as well as a text SMS, will be sent to the email ID and the mobile number registered by the user. If the application is found complete in all respects, a login ID will be generated on the next working day. User will receive the login ID and an auto-generated validation password on his registered mobile number through SMS. Now, log in Delhi High Court e-filing management system by using the login ID and auto-generated validation code as password. The login ID and password are case sensitive. Enter the validation code and click submit. For first login, the user is required to set a personalized password for all future logins. Enter new password and confirm it. Click Change Password. To file a main petition, click on Main Case under E-Filing tab. Enter petitioner's details like name, address, email, contact number, etc. For multiple petitioners, click Add button and enter details. Then enter respondent's details like name, address, email, contact number, etc. For multiple respondents, click Add button and enter details. Click Next. Select case type. Select whether it is urgent, ordinary, or jail. If other details are available, fill them in respective sections. Click Next. Enter 17-digit e-court fee receipt number, received from stockholding counter or from its website. If required, user can also add more e-court fee receipt numbers. Advocate may also add brief remarks. Now, attach the main petition document in PDF format. Select I agree and click on Upload document. A diary number will be generated and the user will receive a confirmation email and SMS. The main case file will be automatically forwarded to respective scrutiny assistant. Click on Main Case Inbox to check the status of the main case file. Click Court Fee icon to see the value of the court fee submitted. If there are any defects in main petition, the scrutiny assistant will raise those defects with his remarks. The user will be required to refile the main petition after removing all defects. Click on Main Case Inbox. Under Defective tab, click on List of Defects. Here, the user can check all the defects raised by the scrutiny assistant. Click Save button. Click on Main Case Inbox again. Click on Refile. Remove each defect so raised by the scrutiny assistant. Click Next. User may also add e-court fee if required. Advocate may add new remarks. Click on I agree button and attach rectified petition in PDF format. Upload the document. A refiling diary number will be generated and the user will receive a confirmation email and SMS. The rectified main case file will be automatically forwarded to concerned scrutiny assistant. Click on Main Case Inbox and proceed to Scrutiny tab to check the status of refiled main petition. After removing all defects, the main case will be registered and listed in court. The user will be informed through SMS. Similarly, applications, documents, and Kalatnama can also be filed using the e-filing software. Caveat can also be filed using e-filing. Under e-filing tab, click on Caveat Filing. Select case type. Enter non-caveator or petitioner's name. Fill address. Similarly, enter caveator or respondent's name and address. Now, enter impugned judgment details. Select name of the court. Enter case type. Enter case number and year. Select date of decision. Advocate may also add his remarks. Now, attach the caveat file in PDF format. Select I agree. Click on Save button. A diary number will be generated and the user will receive a confirmation email and SMS. The caveat file will be automatically forwarded to the concerned scrutiny assistant. Select Caveat in box and proceed to Scrutiny tab to check the status of filed caveat. The caveat matching feature allows the user to search any caveat filed by the user in last 90 days. Click on Caveat Matching tab. Enter keywords to be searched. Select whether the search should be partial or exact. Click Match button. It will show all the cases filed by the user in last 90 days which contains the searched keywords. If the user requires the main case, application, document, caveat or kalatnama to be mentioned urgently during the lockdown period, he or she needs to enter the reference number allowed by the registrar. Whenever a diary number is generated, the user can click here or click Add Reference Number for mentioning tab. Enter the concerned diary number. Enter the diary year. Enter reference number allowed by the registrar. It should be noted that every reference number is unique and can be clubbed only with one diary number. Same reference number cannot be used in more than one case. Without a reference number, the matter will be processed in due course after lockdown period.
Thank you. The system is very simple, and this video would have adequately demonstrated that. As I said, the long version of this video dealing with filing of non-urgent matters like affidavits, etc., is available now on the Delhi High Court website. So one, before using this facility, may like to go through that. Yes. I would now request Justice Pratibha M. Singh to propose a vote of thanks. Justice Pratibha.
The online, good evening everyone. As you've all seen today, the online e-filing system is a comprehensive system which enables lawyers to undertake both urgent and regular filings using the e-filing system without use of paper. This system will be an important tool in the functioning of the Delhi High Court. And first and foremost, I express my gratitude to Justice D.N. Patel, our Honorable Chief Justice, for inaugurating the system today. The Chief Justice today said, time is yours, place is yours, but do the filing. So that's a wonderful message to the bar. During this daunting lockdown crisis, the High Court has been able to take continuous steps to increase access to justice. Owing to the leadership of the Chief Justice, and senior judges of the High Court, including Justice Hima Kohli, Justice Vipin Sanghi, Justice Midra, Justice Budul, and Justice Manmohan. Thank you, Chief, for joining us today and gracing the occasion with your presence, and thank you to all the senior judges of the High Court for ensuring that the Delhi High Court rises to the occasion during this very tough period. Justice Shakdar, the chairperson of the IT committee, has led the IT committee during what has been one of the toughest periods for all courts, including the Delhi High Court. He has patiently resolved issues, handheld the IT team, and the three of us, who I can say are really troublemakers in the committee, in meeting the day-to-day challenges. I can easily say that we trouble him a lot, but he deals with us very patiently. As Justice Naveen Chawla said, he makes us work very, very hard. Today, in his keynote address, he has traced the history of e-filing and other electronic services provided by the High Court. Thank you, Justice Shakdar, for introducing the e-filing system and for your amazing leadership in the IT committee. Any event of the Delhi High Court would be incomplete without the presence of all its judges. I would specially thank all my esteemed colleagues, especially the senior colleagues on the bench, who've taken their time out to join us in this ceremony with their virtual appearances, for which unfortunately, unlike senior counsels, there would be no billing. The IT committee extends its gratitude for accepting our invitation and for your valuable presence today. The bar is the inalienable half. I'm not sure whether it's the better half or the worst half, but yes, it's an inalienable half of the justice system. The e-filing system, as also the video, has been put together today as an enabler for the bar. The Delhi High Court Bar Association has a special place in all our hearts as we've been a part of it. On behalf of the IT committee, I thank Mr. Mohit Mathur, the president of the bar, for giving a special address, and Mr. Jatin Singh and all the office bearers and all the lawyers and the members of the High Court Bar for joining us today. I thank all the senior officials from the central government, state government, various authorities, including the NIC, for attending this event. I thank the judicial officers of the various courts in Delhi for attending the event. Mr. Manoj Jain, the worthy Registrar General, and Aditi Chaudhary, the Registrar Vigilance, have played an important role in organizing this function. Your role is duly acknowledged today. The team from the NIC, headed by Mr. R.K. Shauri, the Senior Technical Director, and Mr. Yogesh Khandelwal, the Technical Director, have actually designed the entire e-filing software and the system. We are always thankful to the NIC and especially headed by Mr. Shauri for supporting the Delhi High Court. This is also an opportune time to acknowledge the relentless and the unceasing effort of the entire IT team of the Delhi High Court, who are keeping the IT infrastructure of the High Court up and running. All of us are holding VC hearings from our residences nowadays. The backbone of this VC hearing is the IT team. They do the filing, the portfolio preparation, transmission to judges, supporting VC hearings on a real-time basis. And it is due to the leadership of Mr. Kukreja, the Registrar IT, ably assisted by Mr. Rajiv Chauhan, Mr. Shakil Ahmed, and Ms. Deepti Chabra, who are the JR and DR and DR of the IT department, who are able to run this entire operation. The core technical team consists of Mr. Sarsij Kumar, the Joint Director, Mr. Zameen Khan, the Senior System Analyst, Salman Tamuri, Senior System Analyst, Mr. Ankit Pandey, Javed Akhtar, Kapil Kumar, Deepchand Harbola, all Systems Analysts, Kishore Patil, Deepak Negi, and Chetan Chaudhary, the Senior Network Engineers. They work during this entire system period without rest. While everybody else was off, this entire IT team has really contributed a lot to keep our system running, and they deserve a special mention during this period. The film which you all saw and the computerized lady voice was created by Mr. Ravi Parashar, the judicial assistant, who has exhibited his excellent creative talent. But Mr. Parashar, mind you, the copyright in this rests in the Delhi High Court. I thank Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva for giving the warm welcome today, and Justice Naveen Chawla for his lively comparing of the event. The IT committee would continue to strive in its efforts to provide the best possible reinforcement to make access to justice easy in the Delhi High Court for both lawyers and litigants. I thank the print and the electronic media for providing coverage for today's event. Thank you one and all. Have a very good evening and enjoy your Saturday and Sunday. Thank you for joining today.
Yeah, thank you, Pratibha. That lovely note. And thank you all for being here once again. Thank you, Chief Justice, for supporting this venture. And of course, Justice Seema Kohli, Justice Vipin Sanghi, Justice Mudul, Justice Manmohan, Justice Midha, Justice Anglo, and all other colleagues of mine, Justice Guru Bhakru, Justice Chavla, Justice Pali, and all those Justice Talwant. I'll have to go to the grid view to see all of you there. But as I said in the beginning, it was lovely having all of you over here. And maybe times are better. We have reserved another cup of tea, which I'm sure the Chief Justice is going to offer us. Thank you, Mohit, and other members of the executive bar. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye. Good day.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chief.